I'm gonna try not to cry. Mostly because I've been crying before I started this video just to get it all out because I needed a good cry. Because yeah, because I shed some tears, but I didn't really had a full-blown cry. I don't know, that's how I am. It's emotional for me, and I hold it back, and I've been told not to do that, and just to have a good old cry, so that's what I did just before I started this video, so I can get it all out. Because, yeah, I really needed that, but yeah, it sucks a big time. So I had to put my dog down today, and shit. Holding it back, but yeah, it's like, man, I thought I had it, got it all out, but meh. It's gonna be weird. Not having him around. It's just weird coming home to an empty house right now. So it all started good this morning. Well, he was kind of throwing up, the usual, because like some days he throws up because this little guy has been sick for quite a while, so it was that time to do it. Plus, he's like blind and deaf, like 95% blind and deaf. He can see you a little bit, but it's like shadowy thing. Like he can see something there, but he can smell you. It's been quite a while since he just runs up to you when you were at the door, because I got used to that now. Because he doesn't run up to you when you're at the door, like all excited and shit. Because he's old. He's a schnauzer. He lived up to 13, so he had 2 years left, but he had so many problems. If it wasn't this, he would have like some days where he'd wake up and was in massive pain, and if you touch him, he'd be in pain. He can't eat regular dog food. You have to make him regular food, but not everything he can eat is good for him, because if he eats something really bad, it'll make him sick. I don't know why he can't eat regular dog food. It wasn't good for him after a while. He used to eat dog food, but then after a while, it just stopped his metabolism. Oh yeah, it's wintertime, and he is like too afraid to go outside to take a dump. He goes, let it be known that last week now has been like minus 48, minus 35, the coldest. The last week has been fucking cold. And I live in Canada, man. It's like, we're used to this cold, but it was cold. So last week, he barely went outside, because, like, we can't take him for walks. He's, like, too old for that shit. So he has to go for the backyard and, like, pee and poo, but he would pee, and he would annoy the shit out of me, because he would go outside, then 2 hours later, need to go, I'd take him outside, 20 minutes later, he needs to go again. Sometimes I just wanted to strangle the guy, but that's how he was. As much as I wanted to strangle the guy, he was still my dog, because he was an awesome dog. Even though he drove me crazy at times. Yeah, but what you gonna do? Oh yeah, I've been suffering from a cold too, so in the last couple of days I've been like blowing my nose left and right. Sorry. My bad. You wanna know how much fucking handkerchiefs I've been going through, napkins I've been going through, to Kleenex and shit? Get prepared to be disgusted. This whole bag right here is all the Kleenex for the last week or so. But yeah, still doing it today. But I'm not as sick as I was, like, staying in bed, but yeah. So yeah, today, oh yeah, the other cherry on top. While I'm staying with my parents right now, haha, make your jokes now, yeah, blah, you live in your parents' basement, whatever. They went on vacation right now because they're going overseas. They left yesterday. This happened today. So one day in, I'm pretty sure he waited until they left. Because the coincidence is just mind-boggling. Because, yeah. But before, okay, he throws up a lot here and there. He's always in pain. Okay, the reason what happened today. Okay, back to the story. Oh, God, I'm going about a minute. So I woke up today at 8 o'clock p.m. He was like scratching the door, saying that he needs to go to the bathroom. So yeah, I can take him upstairs. He feels like he's about to puke. I run upstairs, open the door. He doesn't make it, like he pukes on the floor, but he still goes outside. So he comes back inside. I take him back to bed. I don't clean up the puke because I'm tired, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. So sue me. So yeah. I put him back in bed. He falls asleep. I go back to bed. I wake up around 11:30, 12 o'clock. Go upstairs, make myself some breakfast. He stays in, sleeps down for a bit. And he comes up whenever he's hungry or needs to go out to the bathroom. So I go upstairs, clean the vomit. It's all good. Go make myself some eggs. He comes upstairs, his usual stuff. I make him some food, like some turkey. Leave it on there. He eats it, all fine and dandy. So I'm eating my egg sandwich, or like just eggs with bread. All of a sudden I see him going to the door, knowing that, okay, he needs to go to the bathroom. So I open the door, he doesn't go out, he's just squatting there. I'm going, what the fuck? So I kind of push him out, like little by little, not forcefully. He kind of snaps because like he's in pain. I go like, what the hell? So he doesn't want to go outside. So he goes back inside. He's inside already, but at the door where the patio door is to go outside, man, he's just squatting. And then came the screams. I don't think I'll ever get that sound out of my head. I couldn't do much, just sit there and just wait until he finishes what he's doing, but he's crying in agony. I can't touch him because you see some poo coming out, but it's in the middle there. It's not coming out. I don't know what's going on. And he's like crying left and right, screaming. It's like bloody murder, and I'm freaking out. I'm just sitting there. I call my stepdad because they're in Toronto right now in the airport because they had to stay a day in Toronto. So I tell him what's happening. I ask him, is this normal? He goes like, usually it does, because other days he's like that, but it takes, because like when I'm not home, it happens to him sometimes, and it takes quite a while, and it's really painful, but this is something way different. It's not the normal kind of thing. So yeah, he tells me to call a family friend to see if they can take it to the vet, because I don't drive, because I can't drive, because I don't trust myself to drive, plus at night I can't see that much when it comes to driving. I call my uncle, tell him what's up. He says he'll be there in like 20 minutes. So I'm just sitting there watching my dog just straining and just being in massive pain. Like I said, the sounds are just, wow. I don't know what to do. Just follow him around. He's like in agony. And then finally I think he's done something, because like he's done. So I clean up the poo that he's left on the floor, go wash his bum, but there's so much poo coming out of there that I'm going, what the hell's going on? Turns out he's not done, because like there's still some poo in there. It just doesn't want to come out. He's just not crying. My uncle shows up, helps me clean up a bit, goes outside, does some snow removal in here and there. Then it starts again. My uncle had to leave because he had to go get something, but he said he'll come back if I need something. So yeah, and then my family friend comes along a couple hours later. Like, not hours later, like 30 minutes later. Oh yeah, before that, I had to call my mom, tell her what's going on. And she pretty much said like take him to the vet. Pretty much like I think it's time to put him down. Well, yeah, I agree because I never seen him in so much pain right now. He's been in pain every other day. It's not to this extent. But yeah. So the family friend comes along. She and her husband take me there like, oh, I can't just put him in a kennel because I looked in the garage. I don't know where the fuck it is. It's somewhere. So I had to put him in like a basket and put some blankets and a towel to cover him. And I have to put on oven mitts in case he bites because he's gotten to that point. He's a small dog. So I had to carry him into the baskets. So we're driving to the vet. I don't know what kind of radio station it was, but it was playing the most saddening music ever. That didn't help out at all because every other song left and right, sad songs, sad songs, sad songs. Like, oh God. We finally get to the vet. We tell them what's going on. They take him to the back. We finally find out that there was a massive poo clump in his butt that he couldn't get out because like it was like solid somehow. So yeah, they had to take it out, and like I can hear him screaming because like they were picking at it in the back. Yeah, it was something. So it was some poo clumps that turned hard, and they had to get out of it. It was, oh God. Then we had to wait for the vet to see what test they did, and we had to give him the information we had, like the papers and what medicine he had. So she comes back and gives us 3 options. No, he goes like, oh, first of all, he's in stage like heart disease failure, but we knew that beforehand because he's been like that for quite a while. She goes like, yeah, it's been massive. Like you can like treat it by giving him more medicine. Also, they found water in his lungs, which is not good. So yeah, they could fix that, but that would like give him a couple more months. Or the third option would be to euthanize him, like to put him down. I basically said like, yeah, we might as well put them down because like every other, like it's not just today that this happened. Every other day he's in pain or like can't poo, or like if you touch him he's in pain. He had a good life. He lived up to the 13, and these dogs live up to 15. So in human years he's pretty much like 90 years old, 98 years old or something like that. So yeah, chose that option. Had to call my parents in the airport. Because the vet couldn't euthanize him without the owner's consent. So yeah, my mother and father in the airport had to give consent. Right before their flight had to leave. I believe like an hour or so. What a way to go! Having to board the flight to go where you're at, and getting the call that you have to give permission to euthanize the dog because you're the owner of the dog. So they get permission. They get their last moments with the dog because they talk over WhatsApp. Of course, the dog doesn't know what's going on, but yeah. But my mom and dad were basically crying. Then they said their goodbyes. And that was it. Then I had to sign some papers saying that you have to euthanize the dog because they already get consent, but they need someone's signature. So I had to give the signature. So they sedated him. He was peaceful. Then it came the time where they had to put him down. Gotta tell you, that shit was fast, but I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was like, but yeah, he was just out of it. Yeah, as soon as the needle hit, not the sound. Yeah, I can't speak. The one that does the euthanizing, as soon as it hit, he just went out. So that happened today. What a day. So yeah, got my dog euthanized. So my uncle drove me home, but he goes like, "You want to go to our place? Because if you don't want to be alone." I go like, "Actually, I need to go to this thing that I'm going to because I have a ticket for this show tonight, and I need to be with people so I can like, my mind can be busy. If something helps out." He was like, "Yeah, okay, just give me the keys and I'll go to the house and clean up from the poo that he left behind." He goes, "I don't mind." He was like, "Okay." So I go. He drove me to the thing. And while I'm waiting for the show to start, he calls me up. He's like, "Yeah, it's all done. It's clean. There's no poo around the place." Because, yeah, it was just really bad. Yeah. So I went to the show. Just came back from the show. Went on YouTube. Put on some sad music. Watched some videos of my dog just to get all the crying out. Pretty much helped. But I'm seriously going to miss the guy because his bed is right behind me. It's gonna be weird not having him around anymore. And yeah, no, I'm not gonna get a pet for quite a while because like I need a break from this. Because oh yeah, there's the stress free now. Because like I did kind of stressed out because like always like when you go out, I always wonder like, oh, I gotta feed the dog. I gotta come back and feed the dog. If he's hungry, he needs to go to the bathroom. So you can't really enjoy yourself when you go out. Yeah. Especially when your parents are out of town, you gotta do it all yourself. And I work at 8 in the morning on certain days, and I get home at 5. Imagine that, if he lived through that. I'm lucky it happened today, if not the day of work, where I go to work at 8 in the morning. And if that happened in the day, I would. It's like, I'm not a follower of God, but I'm just saying, it's a good thing it happened today rather than a day I was working and coming home to imagine finding him in a different state. But right now, it's going to be weird. And I'm talking on and rambling, but whatever. Like I said, his bed is right behind me. It's empty. Got to get rid of his food bowls the next couple of days. Or just keep him. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should keep the food that my mom made for him or just throw it out before they all get back on their vacation, just so they don't have to suffer through that. What do you guys think? Should I just get rid of all the food that they made for him? Even though it is human food, I can't eat that stuff, but it's just like meat and turkey and rice, but I can eat it. It's for human food. It's not dog food. But yeah, no, it's for him. And some of it is in liquid form because they made it into soup because he likes that shit. I don't know. Should I get rid of his food? Just so my parents don't have to deal with it when they get back. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But for now, I'm gonna like try and rest and like get used to him not being around. It's gonna be hard. My dog's name is Mick. Like Mick Foley, but just Mick. Got him in 2008 from a friend. But yeah, I'm gonna miss Mick. Mick, I'm gonna miss you so bad. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it like that, guys. Just take it easy, guys. Just take care of yourselves and give your pet an extra hug tonight, or just anyone you love. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, but I'm gonna just leave it like that. Take it easy. Take it. Have a good night, guys.